Okay guys, welcome to another episode of Fast Fishing. We are out hauling the pots. It is Wednesday the 8th, I think, isn't it? And I'm as usual starting off with the heavy pot, the big boy. Oh, the pots have been soaking for 3 nights now. And I'm expecting big catches. If not lobster, then at least a lot of crabs. Let's see. Huh. That is just very peculiar. That is just unacceptable. It can't be. Zero, nothing, anything. That is so strange. Har du noe som helst I teina di? Vi helt tom. Jeg har stått der I 3 netter nå. Altså, agna opp. Og ikke en levende ting I teina. Det går jo ikke an. Det er veldig rart. Nei. Ja, det tror jeg ikke. Nei. Fullt av agn. Det er det rareste. Ja, det er jo bra da. Men ja, det kan fort være at det er noen som har vært og trukket på teinene, ja. Jeg vet det. Det går ikke det. Det skjer ikke. Nei, ikke her I Byfjorden. Da er det krabber, altså. Nei, faen. Ja, det ble for dumt. Ja. Ja, får se hvordan de andre er da. Well, maybe, you know, I'm setting my pots on a big rock, and it's a big rock. I don't know if you've seen the video, but I think it was last year my pot snagged, and I sent my camera down to check on it, and the rope had gone around the rock. It was a big rock. And I'm not saying it happened because I don't really think it happened, but in worst case scenario, this pot hit the top of that rock. It's not very plausible, but I have no idea how this happened. How 3 nights and the pot is empty. I don't buy it. But okay, here's the next pot. Let's see if there's any difference in this one. But I've been fishing this spot now for 3 hauls and a total of how many days? 5 days, I think, total. And so if there is nothing in these pots as well, I'm moving them. far away. But I am, you know, thinking this might be foul play. Hauling other people's pot, it's not very difficult, is it? You know, you get up early, there's almost no one out here, so you can haul almost what you want, if you want. But it's a risky business. If you get caught, you know, you're screwed. Okay, pot number 2. Let's see. Three crabs. Yeah, I'm getting sick of this spot. I'm gonna move these 3 pots. But it's just there's really not been any action at all. You see the bait, and they've been soaking for 3 nights. I baited them up good, and I also put in a bait box in the bait bag so that the bait would last longer, right? But still, nothing. I can't. This season is starting off pretty bad, I think. But we still have a few pots left, so let's head over to. Just gonna check that the camera is on. Yeah, so let's head over to the 3rd pot on this spot, and then I'm gonna move them either way. Okay, so this is a pretty deep pot, and it's it's one of the small ones without the inner chamber. And as I said, those pots have not produced a single lobster, I think, during this first week. Exactly 1 week ago I set the pots. So we'll give it a go. I need to find a new spot for my extra large pot. Because I'm not putting it back down there, am I? I know it's a good spot, but just hasn't been this year. Whew, okay, 3rd pot. Proper crab pot. Yep. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 crabs in here. And yeah, you see, they're soft, almost everyone. I'm not saving these either way, but it's just an observation. Okay, then I'm done with this place. I'm moving the pots, and then we'll see next time round. Off to the next one. Okay, coming up on pot number 4. Fingers crossed here. I think last season I only had 1 trip where I hauled the pots and didn't catch a single thing. Hoping after 1 week this year it won't happen again. But here is pot number 4. Come on. Oh, that's a lobster! Finally, this pot delivers. Let's see. That should be a keeper, a nice male, and one crab. Let's see. Yeah, that's a soft crab. Let's see here. That is a nice lobster, that is. Yeah, that is in, well within. Huh, that's almost a bit strange. I'll show you in a bit. But that is 27 or something. It's just me not know the difference. I don't know if you can see it here, but the horn in the front, I'm not sure how close I can get with still being in a focuser. But the horn, the difference between a European lobster and a American lobster is, well, beside the obvious coloring and stuff, it's the horn that, you know, makes it one or the other. I think it's the American lobster has a double horn like that, one on top of each other. Or is it beside each other? I think it's on top of each other. They go like this, whilst the European lobster only have one. And then they have more spikes back, further back. And then I saw, I don't know if you know this YouTube channel, but it's called Read the Fishmonger. And he just made a video of where he was comparing American and European lobster in taste. He didn't really make a stand, but he said that the European lobster was sweeter than the American lobster. But consistency and stuff, no real difference. Okay, so I started marking the pots. Which pots fish what? And this is a male keeper, so I'm keeping it blue. Like that. And then this comes home with me. Right. Okay, that is lobster number 10. Finally hit the double figure mark, huh? But it took a while. I don't know if I said this on the last video, but at this time last year I had 17 lobsters, and this year only 10. But we'll see, we still have some pots left, right? So off to the next one. And this is the bait box I use, by the way. When I leave the pot out for some days. But this year it doesn't seem to be a problem because there's so few crabs. Usually the crabs come and eat all the bait. It's a bit strange. But I was out fishing crabs this summer. I put out 5 pots and I caught like 40, 50 crab. So I'm not very concerned with the population or the density of the crabs, but you know, it's something to keep an eye on, I think. Okay, off to the next one. Okay, pot number 5. Oh, let's see if I got it this time. I caught quite a few lobsters here last year, but one of them was short and one of them was with roe, but I kept one as well. Let's see. No, that is just sad. Still, I'm not giving up this spot. I'm gonna try again. One last time. With some fresh bait, of course. Okay, off to the next one. Okay, pot number 6. I'm a bit further out now and the swells are pretty big, but this is a pot set at 10 meters, so I'll be fine, I guess. But it's a bit close to shore, so. Okay, here it comes. Oh, that's a lobster, but that is a small one. That's a tiny thing. There's no point in measuring this. It is way too small. But it's nice to see him, small ones as well. But the thing is, you know, we have these exits, and this lobster will have no problem, you know, getting through one or the other way. If it just finds its way, you know, no stress. So that's why we catch so little or few small lobsters here in Norway. They just walk out again. There you go. And then a couple of crabs. That's a pretty nice crab. Only one claw though. I'm not keeping those today. But what I'm doing is I'm switching pots. I'm throwing out the big boy here. But first I need to change the bait and then we're off to the next one. Yeah? I'm just double checking that the camera is on here. Yeah. Okay. And of course, I'm not throwing my bait out, the old bait out where I'm gonna fish, right? So I'm dumping the old bait further out on the fjord. What is that? Det var jo noen krabber da I det minste. De ikke helt borte. Det skal jeg gjøre. Må du ha skitt fiske videre. Ha det. Okay. Pot number 7 did not produce any lobsters, did it? But a lot of crabs. Oh, that's a nice one in there as well. I might keep that one. There are several nice ones, but that's too bad. You know, this would have been a keeper. That's a male hard shell and a big claw, but then yeah, a couple of sheds ago it lost its claw, so next time it molts it'll have a bigger claw. But yeah, I'm not saving this only for this. So yeah, okay, off to the next one. Okay, pot number 8. Oh, come on. Come on. Yep. Oh man, that is a couple of nice lobsters. Oh. And one of them might be too big, but it's a female with roe, so it doesn't really matter. But that is a nice male, that is. Very nice. Nice, super nice. Haha. That's a good catch. Yeah, that is like 28 or, well, at least 27. That's a keeper. But then this beautiful lady with all the roe, I'm just gonna measure. Oh man, look, it's full of roe. But I'm thinking, yeah, okay, it's probably 29 or something. I was wondering if it might be oversized, because it is a really nice lobster. But okay, I'm gonna let this lady out exactly where I found it, so that she comes back to her lair, or her lobster hole, I guess. But that is lobster number 11. Happy with that. Okay, reset, rebait, reset, off to the next one. Oh, there's a bit of a swell today. Come on. Yup, yup, yup. Okay, and the reason why I do this, you know, is because I'm fishing fairly deep. I'm fishing at about 40 meters. If I move 20 meters that way, we're talking 80 meters depth. And I'm not gonna release her you know, on 80 meters. I'll rather release her on, you know, where I actually found her. And it's not more complicated than that. A few meters can make a really big difference here in Norway. So we don't have that much area to fish on because it drops off the ledges. Whew, okay, coming up on pot number 9. Niner. Fingers crossed. Come on, why not? Why not a lobster? Nope. That's just a couple of crabs. Gonna find a new spot for this pot, and then we'll head over to the last one. Okay, coming up on the last pot. And you know, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. And now I can see crabs. This is a crab pot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. No lobster there. Might be a nice crab. Yeah, a couple of nice crabs in there, but like a nice female. It might be a bit soft. You can check the crabs if they're soft or not by pushing down underneath the claw. Have to be careful though, right? Because you can go straight through if it's soft enough. Huh. That's a nasty crab. I don't think I've hit the spot with this pot. So I'm gonna try again here, and then let's see on the next haul. Thanks for watching, everyone. And shitfiske.